G Live.
G
What up?
Live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to G Live. Right.
Yes.
Uh, I think the first thing that we have to do is to promote this show because I made an error and I said it's 9:30, but no, it's 8. It's always been 8.
Okay lang.
So,
We'll share it.
we'll share it and you should do it too. Sige. The cadence of our intro has been ruined by me, but it's okay. We'll recover. Okay. Welcome to G Live Game Night. We are your hosts, Willow and Dwayne. Grabe,
Dwayne.
even my name I cannot pronounce. What's happening? Tonight we are going to talk about anything. So it will be an AUA or AMA if you're familiar with Reddit, the Reddits of the world. You can ask us anything
Yeah.
and everything that is
That we can
well,
answer,
we'll
hopefully.
that we can answer. So up to you if you want to give a question that is like more not related, but we'll try our best. Yeah, so it will be a chill night.
Woo.
Chill. Well, chill. We're chilling, but
Yeah.
actually it's super hot outside. So I hope
That
you
is
guys
true.
are hydrated. You're keeping cool, trying to stay out of the sun, and take 2-3 baths a day. But yeah, we are having an AUA or AMA tonight. So if you are watching us on Facebook, please share this stream to your friends, your family. Just click the share button here. Actually, we're doing it right now so that people will know that we have a show tonight. And we are also live on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the like and subscribe button so that you can get awesome content from us. And you get reminded that we do have weekly shows every Mondays, 8 p.m. Philippine time.
Yeah.
Yes. And we do have a chill question, which is, what is your question? Tama ba?
Yeah, our question is to ask you guys your questions. What?
Ask us anything, yeah.
Yeah. Why did we do this? Like, we kahit ano na lang talaga. Like, we like connecting with the community. We'd like to know what you guys are interested in. We'd like to answer then questions na maybe that could help you if you guys have any questions about
Yes.
board games, certain aspects
Board
of your hobby.
games, news, upcoming projects, events, game nights, how to act in, like, if you're invited into a board game night, or how to organize a board game night, what to do in like a board game convention, because we have a couple and we have a couple coming soon.
Yeah.
How to make friends, where to find friends, I don't know. So many things that you can ask. Pwede rin personal questions like, Willow, bakit ang gwapo mo today? Wow.
Thank you. Pero mahirap sagutin na only God, questions that only God can answer.
Only God can answer. Sabi ni God, yeah, I made Willow that way.
I feel like today is a good day. Ganyan. We have Sam here. Welcome to the stream. Sam, any type of questions?
Hello.
Wow, like kung magiging board game ka, what kind of board game would you be? Ooh,
I like
actually
that.
a nice question.
Yeah. So ganun lang. It could be serious, it could be fun. Sige. Thank you, Sam, for that wonderful question. Kung magiging board game ako, what kind of board game would you be? Is it like a specific board game or parang specific genre or a type of board game?
Let's go with what if totally new board game. What kind of board game would it be? Maybe like something like whatever, blah 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 blah. I can answer this. I think I can answer this.
Sige. Ikaw muna.
If I was a board game, I would be a game that plays 1 to 6. It's not because I play with 1 to 6 players, because I want every person or every friend group to like me. Wow, something like that. And siguro it would be a fighting game, because
you're a fighter.
for sure a competitive fighting game. I'm describing unmatched. No, but ganun ko na ba ka-love yung unmatched ngayon? Grabe naman.
You
Parang
know what?
pupunta dun eh.
You
So I'm
cannot
gonna be
deny love.
unmatched because I'm unmatched. There you go. How about you, Dwayne? What's your
I've been
answer to this?
tossing between two options. One is like a heavy Euro na thematic game. Uh that's one. The other one is like a party game because I feel that I can bring the party as a person. Like that's my jam right now. Like, hey, let's play this
True.
game. Let's like it's the easiest thing for me to make new friends, and I've
And
like
you love
it's
making new friends. I
and
know
I
that.
love making new
Yeah.
friends.
That's nice. There
And
you go.
actually, I think now that things are opening back up, kasi I have like parang mga board game design projects that are in the back burner
Ooh.
during the pandemic. So parang feeling ko, like, I mean, during the pandemic, parang I just want to have that creative outlet or be quote
Mhm.
unquote productive. So parang I designed a couple of games. Tapos parang
Nice.
I shelved it muna kasi parang
There you
how
go.
do I play test this? I don't want to do online play test because the games are more from physical. Anyway, but we'll see.
Hopefully, there
Hopefully.
you go. We answered your question, Sam. But if you guys have any
Thank you,
more,
Sam.
thank you, Sam, for the first question. Si Mochi and Meeples are here. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream, Mochi. Or is
Hello.
this Meeple? The joke lang. Hello, Abby. Welcome to the
Actually,
stream.
I was with Abby and Eman yesterday and Daniel din.
Ooh,
We went to Manila Game Fest
that's awesome.
in SMX. We just checked it out. I think Mochis and Meeple was an official media what is it, media sponsor or media people.
Media people.
So and they had the what they call that raffle.
Mm,
Thank you.
awesome. We have a question from Charles. Sabi niya, are you guys playing Tears of the Kingdom? Are you doing?
I am not, but my brother is playing. Actually, he's playing right now.
Yeah.
Actually, both of my siblings are playing, and I'm like, I have this reverse Joneses effect that if my siblings are already playing it, I'm like not super. Parang nilaro mo na. Okay na.
You were part of the journey na. That's kind of me then. Like I watched a lot of people play. I watched like Ludwig finish it in a whole stream. I've watched Jacksepticeye parang I don't know part 3 na ata ako nung post niya. So yeah, I kind of like experience it with other people. Tas lalo na pag
Yeah,
sa live streams, I like talking about it kasi with other people. Pero playing it like spending a lot of time to play it. Medyo hindi it's not my type of game. I would say hindi ako single player. Hindi ako I'm really a social gamer. So, yeah, there you go. Hopefully we
yeah, but
answered your question.
I mean, while watching, I like that it really leveled up yung the game
Yeah.
mechanics. Like the puzzles are amazing. Yung the you combine things and then you have
Yeah, that's so
like
cool, guy.
like
Because you can do it in different ways. You can solve puzzles
yeah,
in different ways. It's so interesting.
and
I've
we
seen
like that.
crazy things that people have done, like gumagawa na sila ng mech for a very simple solution dun sa just driving around. Gumawa na sila ng four-wheeler truck that can go all terrain. It's so interesting how they do it. But yeah, imagine a board game na ganun na you can tackle it in any way you want. That would be nice.
Soon.
Thank you, Charles, for that question. Sin is here.
Thank
Sabi, good
you.
evening. Welcome
Good
to the stream.
evening.
Mark, hey yo, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream, Mark. Thank you
Hello.
for dropping
Thank you
by.
for hanging out with
Yeah.
us.
Let us know if you guys have any questions for anything. Anything related talaga. Sam meron pa. Oh, another one. Currently designing art merch related to board
Merch.
gaming, stickers, pins, etc. for conventions. My data bug gaming lab about which games are most commonly played in the Philippines. Ooh.
I would like to say na Tapol, really.
Yeah, there's no like big
Yeah,
database of it.
it's hard to say kasi um like do you section it like parang sometimes there are like hotness like when this
Yeah.
game is released everyone's like oh we're talking about it, we're playing it. Tapos there are other games naman na parang consistent throughout. Pero like if you're looking for merch, I would say something that is like easily accessible to people. Probably like Apple, Catan,
Yeah,
Splendor, Seven
we could.
Wonders. Those are like um big what do you call that? Has big draw, and
Yeah,
people might be able
yeah,
to relate to it.
yeah, very
Uh
familiar yung games then. If you'd like a guideline for this would be, I would say, the collection in gaminglive.com. If you would check yung beginner friendly games, those are the games that most probably
oh
are the
yeah.
most relatable or most how do you say it? Not noticeable. Parang mas na sure, I can't say though. Ay, hindi ko maano yung word eh. Basta people can see it and then they recognize. What's the word for it? I can't figure it out. Pero games like Splendor, Pandemic, Catan, Dixit, Azul, Ticket to Ride, Scythe, Wingspan, Viticulture, Seven Wonders, Root, Terraforming Mars, King Domino. As in, minsan yung mga font pa lang nito, people already know. Like,
Yeah.
just characters. King of Tokyo is one. Code Names is another. So, yeah. Check those out. Maybe it could help you choose
Although my
which games
question
are
ako
for.
regarding this, like I've
Yeah.
always wondered, like there's a lot like anime conventions and people selling merch. What is there like rules regarding IP? Like for
From
example, yung mga Pokemon, if you create an art based on
Yeah.
Pikachu and you're selling it,
uh,
what are the rules about that?
I believe it's a whole thing no, but from what I've learned, I've also tried like searching things na ganito. When you're gonna sell merch, lalo na pag ganito, fan based is okay as
Fan
long as
based.
it's not the exact artwork from the exact IP. So you can't get the box cover of
The
a certain
cover
game. You
and
can't
then sell it.
yes. If you wanna redraw but change some things of like let's say the Splendor person, I think that's allowed. You just have to check yung mga fonts din pala that you use with these. Sometimes they are also not
You
allowed.
have to
So,
purchase the font.
yes. So, yeah. But from what I know, if you're just gonna, I've seen a lot of these actually. They made minimalist designs, minimalist posters of board games, and they sell in Board Game Geek. So, very thin line of
Yeah.
that.
Anyway,
yeah.
thank you for that question, and I hope I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurial endeavors.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're not gonna sell it, if you're gonna display it lang, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to.
Yeah, I mean
use
that's
a
fair
lot of these.
use.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah, kasi
parang
I was nasabi ko yun kasi I just wanna open it up. I might make a love letter version of me and my wife for our giveaways for our church wedding sa ano. So yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Wala
I'll
lang.
help you out.
Yeah, please do. It's gonna be a challenge. Kung gusto niyo rin mapanood na we do it while streaming or something, let us know.
Yes.
Inisip ko it's either illustrations or pictures of us in costumes dun sa ano. But yeah. Anyway.
Sa akin naman, I have recently made my own keyboard mat.
Ooh.
Sharing.
Yeah.
So, may ano lang. So, it is an art from Jakub Roskowski.
Very nice.
Side.
Nice. I
Na
have that
mat.
wallpaper.
But it's for personal use. So pag personal use naman,
Pwede.
it's free as long as you're not selling it. So parang that's safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for that question. Sige,
Thanks,
yeah.
Sam.
So if you have just joined us tonight, we are doing an AUA or an AMA. So you can ask us anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
anything board game related, anything
Kahit nga
our
hindi board
favorite.
game related eh.
Yeah, pwede naman. I'm just giving them examples like favorite games namin, favorite characters of a certain game, favorite whatever, or what our thoughts are on some things, mga ganyan. Let
Yeah.
us know. But we do have
Let us
more
know.
lined up here. Sin is asking any type of questions. Yes, we answered that.
Yes.
Will there be any other mechs genre themed board games coming?
Oh. The only thing that I'm singing praises about is Expeditions. From Stone Meyer Games. So
mech-
that is
mech-
definitely mech themed. And then I'm still tossing between like getting the ironclad version, which is like the metal mechs, kasi I know for a fact that they only will release like a certain number of it, and after that wala na. Katulad ng Scythe metal mechs. Or yung plastic mechs. Kasi the plastic mechs, the other side there is you can paint it, and as a miniature painter,
It's beautiful when you paint
could
it.
make it my own. I can customize it. Anyway,
Parang I don't
ano pa?
recall like a big mech game coming out soon.
Yeah, hindi
Hindi siya mech.
close and
mech
hindi
lang.
siya mech.
Yeah.
The closest I believe is Andromeda's Edge, pero it's more Space 4X themed siya. What else? Yeah, we'll check out sa mga lists namin. And if in the chat you know any mech themed games, please feel free to share. Yun, diba? We ask, we answer. It's a community.
Yeah. We have more comments up ni JP. Good evening. Welcome JP to the stream. If you have any
JP.
questions, please let us know. Ace is also here. Sabi niya, hello. Hi po. Any news about SM North branch?
Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
We have been waiting for this for the longest time. And I am okay. It's June 10. June 10 opening.
Kala ko you're gonna
I-claim ko
beat
na.
around
No, hindi. Ayoko na. I will just say the date na so that I can claim it. But honestly, we have been waiting for it for a long time. We had some issues with like the construction and the space, but it will be in SM North, the block. So if you're familiar with that, parang it is near Vikings na the area. And so June 10. June 10. Yes.
Love it.
Claim na natin. And the same it will be the same setup as All Aboard XP in Uptown, where you can come in, play. There will be board games, there will be game coaches. You can also bring your own board games as
Beautiful.
well.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
And more
Ace.
details we will release this week.
There you go. We have a question from Raymond. Welcome to the stream, Raymond. Sabi niya, thoughts on Everdell? Love it. Cool. Nice game. When it came out, anong time ba siya? Everdell?
2016?
18.
Ay?
18.
2018.
I'm closer.
You're closer, fine.
I love the base game. Unfortunately, I did not go through the expansions. Unlike a lot of people. Spirecrest, Belfair, New Leaf. Hindi ko masyado na yung expansions. But the basic gameplay of it and the table presence, maganda naman. Tableau building games are fun to play multiple times. Kasi you wanna try different strategies every time. That's my with playing these games. So yeah, really good game. If you're into it, try. If you have Everdell, the base game, try to look for which aspect of the game you like, and then look for the expansion that you think expands on that aspect of the game. That's my kasi ang dami na talagang expansions. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, I love the art. Art is by Andrew Bosley, one of my favorite board game artists. It has cute critters, yung mga woodland creatures. So parang it has that relaxing aspect to it. And you're building a tableau, a city, and parang you can, these are the denizens of my town, tas you're building it up.
Yeah. You
I
make
love
like
the
stories pa, di ba?
components, di
Like
ba? Na
the
parang,
husband and the wife.
the
Yeah.
husband and the wife, tas may farm, and then, ito yung, oh no, namatay sila kasi someone attacked, parang ganon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cute yun.
that the only thing that I am on the fence in, actually hindi na on the fence, the tree. So in Everdell you have the large tree. And I feel na, although I love it for table presence, parang hindi siya fully utilized. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
take down if you remove the tree, you can still play the
You
game.
can definitely.
So parang ako like, I was hoping na the tree has some mechanics to it. Like parang there are some creatures. It's a worker placement. So maybe you
Yeah.
can like put a worker
Climb
sa
up the
base, tapos
tree.
magka-climb siya.
Yeah.
And if you slowly climb the tree, you'll get like the fruits or whatnot.
Yeah.
Pero sasabihan ko yung yeah, pero yeah. That's the I mean I love Everdell.
Yeah.
It is
There you go.
forever Dell in my heart.
Whoa, there you go. If
Ooh,
you,
random sharing.
good.
There was one time I played this game with a couple of friends. Tapos I played it with like so four kami. Then there were like two of them are like partners. Tapos nag-aawa, like parang it's either me or the other guy in the running to win. Kasi parang medyo neck and neck. And then the other guy is like, may option siya to king make.
Okay.
And then so parang we are, yung play for batter na parang,
Yeah.
atakin mo siya because, hindi ka naman
Kailangan.
mananalo pero
Yeah.
it will secure me the win. Tapos parang ako, like, they took it way too far. Tapos parang ako, you know what? I'm good. Even if I don't win, this is like, okay na ako.
Chill guys.
Chill na. Yeah.
May mga games
Anyway.
na talaga. We have Sin here, sabi niya, nice map. They're planning to get one from Battletech showing the map of the inner sphere. Recently have one from Battletech CCG group gifted to me. Oh, that's awesome. I love mouse pads. I love themed mouse pads. I have a mouse pad that covering my whole table. It's for me playing video games and board games. I play on the same table. I have a big table, so yeah. But yeah, important ang mouse pads actually sa akin.
You can definitely make it your own.
Yeah.
And then it's such a nice CCG group gifting. That's also parang like, I mean, this community talaga, like you gift something na parang like I've received a couple of games na sa gift na parang, hey, you might like this.
Yeah,
and then or parang especially if you have like newbies in the group na parang, hey, you might like this. Thus you start them off and then parang from there you don't know yung impact ng small gift with other people. So it feels nice.
Yes. More questions, sabi ni John Dominic. Anyone excited for Conquest 2023? Oh, shout out sa mga pupunta. Dwayne, can you give us a inside scoop for the tabletop area?
Okay, inside scoop. Okay. This is, since you are watching right now, I'll give you an inside scoop. So, our group, Bacon and Greasy Snitches, will be in Conquest. We are handling the tabletop area. So if you're following Conquest, it was announced already. We have a nice big space. Hindi ko pa sure kung saan kasi I haven't seen the floor plan, but I saw it's like 40 tables. So that's massive. Last year we had parang a tabletop area, and then we love that there are a lot of people who wanted to try out board games and D&D, and then this time we were able to do it again with Conquest. So Conquest, not really a tabletop convention, it's more of like an esports gaming convention, and then we have like the content creators. But I love that in this convention we are able to share the love of the board gaming and tabletop hobby to a lot of people. What else? So the area you can play for free, definitely. What else? I think that's it. What other inside scoop can I share? Parang yun lang naman.
Yeah.
If you're coming, let us know what day so that we can like, hey, na si John Dominic. Tara laro.
Yeah. There you go. JP is asking any game suggestions for children under 10 years old. Yes, madami yan. I'm sure chat has already. I'll just find the one that here.
Yeah. I made a blog for this. Yung games that perfect for kids and adults. Wait lang, hanapin ko.
There. But we also have answers from chat. If you guys have suggestions also for JP to look for games na for 10 and under, like Sin here, sabi niya, kids 8 and above can try Hey That's My Fish, the good one, Dungeon Mayhem, and 9 Lives. Actually, for kids under a certain age, I tend to make them play dexterity games with some point system aspects na, so for them to understand the whole gist of a game, how a game works, and also it's a nice intro to following instructions and how to lose. Dun sa,
How to lose gracefully.
Yeah. So dexterity games like Stick Stack is one of them that I use a lot. I mean, I still have this big Jenga. Bonk is also here. Coconuts is one I love kasi even adults enjoy that. That's the monkey throwing Catapult Feud is one that's gonna work great also for kids. So yeah, that for me yun muna, and then once they ask for more games, for more complicated games or games with more rules, then that's when you give them a bit more. For my nephew, ang nilevel up ko sa kanya from these games was Katamino Family, which was first, and then the next one is actually I got him a book, yung solo book that you get to play, you get to read and look for certain something like the I forgot the system that we have in gaming library, but the book system, now they get to read it, look for another page, look for the answer to the other thing. It's very fun. Yeah, so that's what I use. Dwayne, maybe you can
yeah that. So I actually 10 years old, that's already like, I think the limit lang here is like how complex a game, because with 10 they can already understand the rules, and then they're like getting into like so many things, so you can really tailor fit it based on what their likes. Like if they like dinosaurs, there are a lot of board games na dinosaur related. Marvel or DC, there are a lot of board games na Marvel or DC themed. However, I do share two blogs. One I wrote, and then the one was written by J Kim. He's part of the marketing team. So highlight ko lang, my new favorite game is Lift It.
That's fun.
It Party. Willow and I played this. Kailan ba yun? May 4th during Star Wars Celebration. And then like sobrang like as in pure joy. Tawa lang kami ng tawa. And then there are also like kids who not during the time that we were playing. So parang they're also a group. Tapos mga kids sila, tapos naglaro sila. It's the same joy, because it's like dexterity, but you're using your head literally.
Yeah. There you go. Madami pa. I mean, just don't underestimate what they can do. But it's nice to start them off with something a bit less complex, so that they know they can play games with you, with adults na, and then start building them up. Yeah. Hopefully we answered your question, JP. Another one from Charles. Sabi niya, any favorite board game designer? Ooh.
Oh no, we can spend a whole episode about this. Pero sige, I do have. Yeah, my favorite board game designer is Tito Jamie. Jamie Stegmaier.
I think that's mine also. Honestly, like the way he designs board games is I watch his vlogs kasi, and the way he explains the concept of a board game is he always thinks about what the player thinks, which I think is very important dun sa yung flow, yung thought process and flow nung game niya. Or maybe one of my favorite lang kasi he's very into the community. So yeah, Tito Jamie is that.
So yeah. I think one aside as an amazing board game designer, one of his strengths really is one relating to the community. He has a very approachable presence online, and then you really feel if you're interacting with him. He has like also a weekly stream on
Yeah.
Wednesday our time, kasi I know when we were doing like Wednesday streams, after ng stream natin, stream ni Jamie at
Siya
manonood
lalabas.
ko.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Pinapanood niya
parang
muna tayo bago siya mag-stream.
and the way he interacts with the community is really parang he's trying to improve his craft, plus he is listening. So
He
for example,
listens. He
uh
listens.
like latest one, expeditions. Parang one of the feedback he got was like yung lalagyan ng konting parang rubber stickers sa mat so that you can slide things underneath. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. He listens a lot to feedback, and if he can fix the game, after listening to feedback, he does. That's why I
Yes.
think it's very important dun sa part na yun. And since ang laki ng imagine kung ilan yung feedback na nakukuha niya sa live streams from in-person playtests from the people around him, and then naano niya pa rin into the design that he likes. Yeah, very nice. I
Very
think siya lang
nice.
yung for me, siya lang yung designer
I'm
na
sure there are
napansin
other.
ko sa akin, for me, na I really like multiple games that he's released. Parang ganun. I think I have another one pala. Dalawa pa pala.
Do share.
Bruno Cathala and Reiner Knizia.
Bruno Cathala and Reiner Knizia, of course. Parang when we talk about Jamie, again, aside from an amazing board game designer, parang we are talking about parang outside the board game design, parang how he is when it's relating to the community.
Yeah.
That's why parang plus points.
Madali lang
from
mag-pop sa head si JV talaga. But
I also want to shout out my good friend Ron Villaver.
there you go.
He's a Filipino board game designer. He designed for Folded Wishes. Shout out lang. Hey Ron. He is one of the reason why I really got into the board gaming hobby. Same rin with Jamie, parang like how he relates to the community, and parang he wants to lift people up.
Awesome.
Anyway, thank you for that
Thank
question.
you,
Actually, in-note ko to, maybe we should do a show na parang just talking about our favorite board game designers, because I think our viewers would love that as well.
Board game
Sige,
designs
continue
and
yan.
their designers, yan. Alan Ofor from YouTube, welcome to the stream. Thank you
Hey.
for dropping by. Sabi niya, dahil kakatapos ko lang mag-dinner, what is your go-to dessert and go-to food-themed board game? Go-to dessert.
Love that. Sige, ako I have an answer. My go-to dessert is something na parang fruit-based na cake, like a strawberry shortcake or a pie. If like cake or ice cream, I would go cake. Hindi ako super fan ng chocolate though. So parang, which actually my family loves, kasi parang halimbawa may chocolate yung mom ko, and then kami ng mga siblings parang mag-share. Parang ako, sige sa'yo na yung share ko. And they will like parang, sa'yo na yan. Because they know that parang ako willing to let go of chocolate. Favorite food-themed game? I do love Rival Restaurants. Tama ba yun? Yun yung the one that it's like a real-time game na hindi siya worker placement pero you flip. Am I correct?
No, Rival Restaurants is the worker placement game.
Kitchen Rush.
Kitchen Rush is the
Kitchen Rush, yeah. There you go.
Worker placement in real time. That's awesome.
Real time work. Because the last time I played it, parang you really feel that you're in like Top Chef, or you're like in Master Chef, and you're rushing and you're trying to complete your food.
Tinitignan ko yung
How
shop
about
ko.
you?
So I have
Meron ka bang food themed game ba dyan?
Meron naman. Go to dessert.
Go to
Honestly, I love
dessert.
Filipino desserts. So if there's like
Ooh,
something like Maha Blanca that you have,
halo-halo.
Maha Blanca is one of my favorite. Like I like
Maha
ubi din
Blanca.
and
Mga puto
pastillas.
bongbong,
Honestly,
ganyan.
I not so much puto bongbong, pero like I like. Hindi ko alam bakit I really love Maha Blanca. I think maybe it's the milk. I love milk. That's what I don't know why. Lagi ako nagmi-milk. So Maha Blanca is up there in the list. So I'll just go with that. Go to food themed board game. I would say since I don't think pwede yung coconuts, I would say point salad pa rin would be
Point
my
salad.
food themed board game. Go to. Just
Sushi
very
go rin pala. Joke.
yeah. Dali lang kasi talaga ituro and it's still thinky even at a very simple mechanic core. There you go.
I love this question. But yeah, so
Thank
thank you very much for this question. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. We have David also sabi niya, good evening. Welcome to the stream, David. Sabi niya, what's the most complicated game you have played?
Mm.
Madaming complicated. In which way is it complicated?
Sige, I think in terms of like yung stigma of being complicated, I think Twilight Imperium, it's the most complicated I've played kasi people would say that you take 8 to 12 hours to play it. Complicated siya in a way because there is a lot of things happening plus politics involved, like you have to make deals with other players and then you have to also advance your own board state. But in terms of complicated in rules wise, Wayfarers of the South Tigris, I feel that it's heavy for me.
Yeah.
How about you, Willow? As a person who does not play complicated games that much,
I played a few in my day. In my day. In terms of rule set, and this is I think this is an example I've said before. Rule set because the rule book is not the best. One that I really tried playing is I forgot the name bigla. Ano yung Inside Out game?
Inside Out game. Is it Cerebria?
Yeah, Cerebria. Like the board game Cerebria.
Yeah.
I
From the
couldn't
makers of
even
Anachrony, Mind
Yeah.
Clash games, yeah.
Yeah. That game I tried multiple times to understand the rule set so I can teach people. I couldn't talaga. And then and then my next one that I played, I did understand and enjoyed. It's just really complicated in terms of winning and also to grasp like the concept of the game is actually Anachrony. It's fun. It's fun. Pero every time I have to play it, I have to really relearn it. It's the same thing with actually Terraforming Mars. I'm sorry. It's the same thing. It's just me not liking to read. I think that's the ano kasi. That's the cause of it. That's why it's complicated for me.
Yeah. Pero I would like to take this moment to shout out yung mga game coaches and mga teachers who are really, really dedicated, who really knows how to teach board games, who makes complicated games easier. Kasi, admittedly, sometimes when I read the rule book, parang ako, it doesn't feel like it's English. Pero if it's explained to me by another person, it's like, oh, nagets ko na. So, shout out also to Fred, to China, to Ivan, to Martin, so many amazing board game coaches.
Yeah.
Quick advertisement. We are still looking for game coaches. Yes, we are. So again, a while ago, we mentioned we're gonna open SM North soon. So we're looking for SM North. We're also looking for game coaches in Shang and in 1 Bonifacio High Street. So in Mandaluyong and in BGC. So if you feel that you want to share your passion for teaching board games and play board games as well, please do send us a message. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you for that
Nice.
question, David.
I think ano kanina, sabi niya, it's a playing mat. It's a crime if I use it as a mousepad. Okay.
Well, if it's like playing mat, it is a playing
Yeah,
mat.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it's a mouse pad, it's a mouse pad. Kasi for me, parang pag nilagay ko na siya sa station ko, yun na siya.
I reuse it as I have a mousepad that I reuse as a playing mat. I guess that's the ano. And yung sa kanya is a playing mat that he can't use as a mousepad. There you go.
Yes.
Raymond is asking, gaming tables, do you buy ready-made or is it better to have one customized?
Ooh.
If you do have the
Okay.
budget, you want to go first?
Go ahead.
If you do have a budget, having a customized one would make things a lot easier. Lalo na the ones that you can have the game sa ilalim, yung indented sa gitna like a pool table. Then pwede ka magpatong ng isa pang table that makes it the dinner table so that your game doesn't need to be fixed up after playing. Then you're gonna eat dinner. It's nice to have those. Really nice to have those. But if walang budget, honestly, just having a surface to play the game is good enough. So
A nice flat surface.
yeah. Tables from IKEA, actually, those are very very good. Very good na. You can buy like the slab and then the legs. Kung gusto mo ng isang mahaba or multiple ones, then you can put together. Those are really, really good na.
Meron pa ako, like, I would like to add another thing. This is like a pro tip that I've been eyeing conference room tables.
No, yeah.
Because they're way bigger than your usual dining room table.
Yeah.
And it can fit like a lot of people. So parang perfect for a gaming table.
Yeah.
The
Some
price
of
point
them
also is relative to like a dining table. Pero yun nga, same with Willow, I think your budget is really yung parang that's your barrier.
Yep. If budget is not a question, then go for a customized one. Kasi depende rin sa living space mo, it's gonna go fit your lifestyle better.
Maka-customize mo talaga siya. You can like there are tables that you can flip down so that you can make it smaller. Parang if you're not using it, there are also tables na parang like you can reuse it, like parang may recessed portion and then you can put like felt so that if you're playing nandun siya, lalo na if you're playing like a long campaign game like Gloomhaven or Frosthaven na parang okay, nakaset up na siya, then ipapatong mo na lang yung other tables, then it's a dining table na.
So there you go. Thank you, Raymond. Let us know if you have more questions. Prey Games is here. Welcome, Fred. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Sabi niya, Cheeky Boom. I think this is answering JP's.
Good games for kids
10 and under.
10.
Cheeky Boom is good. John Dominic with another question. Sabi niya, will only be there on day 3, Sunday. Is it allowed to bring games inside the convention? Yes, I think. If so, I might bring small games. Yes, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a convention. You can bring things here. Pro tip lang, just make sure that it's like in a nice bag lang, not too cumbersome. Because if it's too big, parang it will be hard then to move around with a big bag of games.
Yeah.
Lalo na with Conquest, sobrang daming tao.
Yeah, sobrang daming tao and may mga na cosplay pa, so you might you will bump through people in some areas. But yeah, I brought my whole collection of Unmatched last time, so I'm sure you can bring games to the convention. David says +1 for rival restaurants.
Yay! Actually, ang dami pang food-themed games.
Yeah. Sin says, I'll be at Conquest on June 3. There you go. And sabi niya rin, 4X games are complicated. I agree.
Yeah.
Then my question siya, what board games would you not try to play after trying it?
Ooh, we're getting spicy. Okay, I think we did a show before, and my answer is Heaven and Ale. The reason why is yung parang there are some games that you're playing it, blah blah blah, Lalo na if it's your first game, and then you already know that you made a mistake, and then you feel that you cannot catch up to the winner. Tapos parang, okay, I'm gonna spend 2-3 hours knowing that at the end of the day, I already lost. Parang may ganong feeling. So there are games na hindi explicit yung catch-up rules. So for me, it's harder for me to play it again if I had like that experience.
Yeah.
Ano pa ba? Hanabi rin. Sorry Hanabi.
Aw, cute game.
Because I mean, Hanabi is such a great game. Sobrang, it's a unique game. Pero like when me and my friends would play it,
It's a solved game.
it is like parang like the gears are turning, my head hurts. It's like parang there's an algorithm that we have to follow for like when to give clues, who to give clues, so that we can like solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Although we played Hanabi, diba, on stream.
Yeah, we
And
did.
we did well. We did okay.
Yeah. Siyempre. It depends kung with who. But the game, I would not play anymore after trying. May guess ka ba, Dwayne?
I don't know, something maybe like a complicated game, because or
I don't wanna-
unmatched.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I do not, honestly do not want to play Terraforming Mars anymore. That's a big...
Is it because yung the time when we played na parang we
For
could have
4
ended at
hours?
2 hours.
Yep.
Pero no, we decided not to stop. So
Yeah.
parang yung last round nagi pa siyang
It
plus
was
2
me
hours.
with like, let's say 100 points. Tapos it was you guys with like 500 points and 600 points. I had to stay there for 2 more hours.
Di
Just to
naman,
finish
di
the
naman 500 and 600.
No, I mean it felt like that. Na parang
Yeah,
very
yeah.
unreachable na. Yeah. And it extends to it's so long. And then I have to read all of these cards just to it's not my type of game. So
Pero like I noticed with both our answers, we like the common thread is like parang the length plus if you feel that you're not winning but you're stuck in a game.
yeah,
Yeah.
ganun na nga. Parang you don't feel I like you can do anything else to change the outcome of the game, and it takes like more than an hour pa. That's why I love games na may very good catch-up mechanics.
Yes.
That even at the last round, if you do really, 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 really well, there's a chance that you can still win. I love games that do that even in short games like One Night Ultimate Werewolf na pag pinatay yung hunter, then may mapipili pa kung sino. In Avalon, if the good guys win, pero the bad guy can name Merlin, then they still win. It feels exciting. That's what I love
Yeah.
about games na ganun. Yeah.
Although
Even
in a catch-up mechanic, dito na yung papasok yung designery aspect of it.
Yeah.
It really feels that it needs to be like organic to the game, hindi
Yeah.
pilit. Like, because yung pilit na catch-up mechanic naman, parang if you're the winner, why are you giving, parang if you're ahead, why are you, parang bakit yung mga like lagging nare-reward, which
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like a punishment for the winner.
there are games
There's
that do that.
Balance. Yeah, yung parang dapat organic yung catch-up mechanic so that parang yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for that question.
Sin. Awesome. We have another one from Charles Sabnya. Any games you played where you got the rules wrong? Example for us, it was Wingspan. We thought you had to use all your cubes in one turn.
Oh, wala.
Whoa. So, tagal ng turns nyo to. Kung ganun. But that's a nice question. I've had several rules wrong in playing games. Missed rules. I have one that's major. I don't know if you guys remember me streaming for Point Salad stream versus Sir Hans. I don't know if you guys remember that
versus chat.
versus chat.
Was it?
I used a different set for setup, which changed the values for kung ilan lalabas na vegetables, and we continued playing it, and in the end I just made, since it was my mistake, we gave out a bigger discount for everyone. So ayun. Ang dami kong games na namamali. I mean, Unmatched is one is one that the interactions are very ano some of them are not clear if you don't know certain words. So, yun, those are nagkakamali din kami. So,
Oh, yeah, for me, dami. Like, I believe there was one time na we were playing Concordia. Tapos, it's not that we misunderstood the rules together na it made it na lopsided for a certain player. Pero more than that, I believe like how more than the actual parang mistake, like parang I feel I want to share like how do we make mistakes with grace? Na parang for example, if you're teaching the rules, yung parang you admitted, hey, I made a mistake. Do we just continue or do we set it? Do we repeat it? If you are playing the game and someone's teaching it, parang how do you give them an out so that hindi naman parang they have a chance to save face,
yeah.
or parang it's the general vibe of the group na parang hey, it's a game. We made a mistake. Then it's another reason to play the game again so that we now this time we got the rules kasi there are sometimes like na parang like I've seen people say na parang hindi valid yung win mo or parang like di ba parang it feels bad both on the one who taught or the one who won.
Exactly.
Or yeah, parang yun lang. Pero kung minsan naman, ano siya, like, you can also say that in jest, lalo na kung close kayo. Parang, hindi, di valid yung game mo. Parang ganyan. Tapos parang, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Usually when I teach and I get rules wrong, we continue with the rule set that we played. Kasi basically we agreed on the boundaries for that game. If it makes the game quicker, then it's fine. It's a valid win for that person. Pero in the next game, we review the rules and then, okay, now we get everything. Let's play it again. Ganun lang. Yeah. I mean, please also don't huwag niyo ipamukha doon sa nagtuturo na nagkamali siya. I mean, tell them it's wrong, but just don't kasi like, sila na yung nag-effort to teach you guys. I know there are some groups na naka-assign yung game to a person, then sila yung magti-teach and so nag-effort siya to learn it. So yeah, just effort nyo na rin to play it again.
Yes, I totally agree. And parang one thing that I learned now with playing Magic is parang you want to play that you will be invited again. Ganon, di ba? Parang if you be a dick about it, people will not like you anymore, and then they will not invite you anymore, which is not the point, di ba? We want to play with more friends. Anyway, true. Thank you for that question. Keep it coming. If you have more questions, we are doing an Ask Us Anything. Please just write down anything that you want to ask us.
Yes. We have David here. Sabi niya, unpopular opinion, di ko gusto yung catch-up mechanic ng Ankh. What is the catch-up mechanic?
Di pa ako nakapaglaro ng Ankh.
I haven't played also, but I know it is. Is it the joint? The teaming of the last two players? Yan ba yung sa Ankh? I remember Ankh having that. Like,
alam ko merong parang may kanalayan somewhere in that game.
But yeah, if ganun nga, then meh. Question from David then, to sleeve or not to sleeve?
Ako to sleeve.
You can do it.
To sleeve! If we have to choose, parang black and white lang, to sleeve.
I'm a mix.
That's a safe answer. Choose a controversial answer.
If I have sleeves and I will sleeve, of course. But there are games na hindi worth it to put sleeves on, and I do.
There are games na ang hirap hanapin ng sleeves.
Yeah.
Flamecraft.
And also minsan hindi na sila kasya pag may sleeves, so
Hindi. Yeah! Pet peeve.
that's
Parang
so it's
in-sleeve mo siya
annoying.
tapos hindi na siya kasya. Parang tatanggalin ko yung inserts and
Yeah.
then put them.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Although,
may mga comment din yun.
Oh
chat.
no, may mga mati-trigger ba tayo na people? You
Raymond's-
know what? Go lang.
Go.
If ma-trigger kayo, then share your feelings.
I'm
Defend
checking
your
kung ano
answer.
yung mga... I'll be honest, like 30% of my board games are sleeve. 70 hindi.
Sa akin, I try to sleeve as much as possible because I always take it out, bring to
Yeah.
board game night. So parang it helps me parang
Mas kampante ka lang.
yeah, yun, and then yung longevity ng game kasi board games are investments and you want to protect your investments. So much so that most of my board games are covered with plastic cover. Tas parang ako zen moment ko yun na sleeving or like covering a board game.
You're casting a spell of protection.
Yeah, a
on the
protection
things that
spell.
matter. Yep.
Yes.
So let's just see. Sabi ni Raymond, sleeve daw.
Yes.
Saying sabi sleeve if the sleeves are available. There you go. Yan. And then Arnel says, Point Salad stream only use X cards accidentally became remove X cards. Yeah, I know. That's what happened. Or it was the other way around. It was remove X cards and then use
Basta
X
madami.
one of them.
Madami
Sobrang
kang
dami.
matira.
Yeah. And then tumagal yung stream and then I was like, I felt bad for everyone. I'm like,
Oops.
okay guys, we'll just give you guys 30%. Go buy whatever you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun pa naman kasi everyone was playing. As in, everyone was into it. And then, parang sabi ko, parang ang daming cards na natira. But, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. You know what? It's fun.
I don't
All
know
in
if
good
we
fun.
still have it in YouTube, pero I want to watch
I
it
think it's
later.
in YouTube. Hanapin natin. Tapos i-post natin ulit.
No.
Tapos ang
no,
bagong
no.
caption, parang clickbait.
Biggest mistake.
Willow makes biggest mistake. Clickbait title.
Yeah. So Sin, we have a question. Sabi niya, how do you feel about abstract games? I love abstract games. I love Corridor. I love all of these non. Minsan kasi here's what I think about abstract games. Minsan if you put a theme in it and masyadong pilit, then it takes nagmaminus siya for me in a game. So if the focus of the game is the mechanics and how you're supposed to play it, then just leave it abstract. Like how do you put a theme on, let's say, Corridor or let's say Cuatro? You know, it won't make sense and it feels like for me
Pilit.
hindi na ako matutuwa dun sa game na parang pilit na siya masyado. But yeah. I like abstract games. How about you?
For me, it's not about how I feel. I feel abstract games are have a challenge. Lalo na in the board game landscape that we have right now. It's like theme, like miniatures or the bling and the stuff. And for abstract game, they're already parang 2 steps behind a lot of games because parang they're not the shiniest, they're not the most parang eye catcher. Although there are amazing abstract games. My favorite, it's a line of game pero I forgot the whole line. It's the Yinch, yung parang simple ano lang siya, like 2-player
Circles.
game. It does the circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sobrang pagpilit kasi yung game parang I know you guys get it na parang sayang yung mechanics and sometimes you wanna make them focus on mechanics instead of like having to say na, oh, the dragon is eating the lake so you're gonna have to move the fire and whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, yun nga, related nga yun yung answer ko sa'yo. Kasi sometimes there are like, I don't know, like in a board gaming publisher life cycle, maybe they started as abstract tapos they were pushed to add on a mechanic or a theme so that it will be more sellable.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's the business of it. If you like it, okay lang. If you don't, okay lang rin.
Yeah. Personally, yun lang yung sa amin. There you go. Sabi ni Arnel, taught Catan after years of not playing it and forgot about discarding resources whenever the rubber is triggered. Oh, that's a big, that's a big mistake, then.
Yeah,
I mean that.
pero it's okay. Yeah, especially if you played a game after, parang if you try to teaching a game, parang parang you have that confidence na parang alam ko na to, nalaro ko na
Sobrang
to
sanay
before.
ka na.
Tapos parang may nakalimutan ka. It's
Yeah.
it's always challenging. And even if naalala mo siya, like parang wait, may ganito pala. May mga times na parang like that epiphany na parang oh no,
Yeah.
the way I thought this game years before was wrong. Tapos ngayon ko lang na-realize. But that's part of being a board gamer. That's part of being a coach. It's part of life. We learn,
Yeah.
we grow.
We do have an inside joke dyan sa group ko and my friends when we play. Whenever I teach like games, they say, uy, may live patch notes na nag-update every like, round 2 na, bakit may new rules or something. Parang hindi ko lang na-explain ng maayos na yun.
The first time you teach kasi, beta pa lang.
Yeah. It's ano pala, open beta, close beta, and then release, and then patch notes. Yun yung inano nila sa akin. Like, chill, guys. I'm teaching, so chill. Ayaw niya magbasa ng rulebook. Yeah. We have David sabi niya, yes, last 2 players combined. This is regarding Ankh. Last 2 players combined, pero kasi yung ma-retain na score ranking ay yung may lowest score. So I feel mahirap pa rin yung comeback. Tapos parang sayang yung effort ng second player to
second to the last player. Kasi wala kang combination.
Yeah.
Although I still want to play Ankh.
I
Siya lang
do
hindi ko pa nalalaro sa
from the
yun sa
series.
trio.
From it's not the trio.
It's not a series per se, pero it's like the mythology war miniatures game by Tito Eric lang.
Yeah. Pero bang Legends ata yung they said was the
but the fourth?
It was supposedly the third, but yeah. We have Prey Game, sabi niya. Yeah. From what I read before, ewan ko ngayon, pinalitan na lang. Eric lang din yun. Anyway, Prey Game says, agree with the Pilit theme. Imagine kung may theme ang Pico. Yeah, diba? Like, you have to jump over the lakes.
Hindi kasi may lake, tapos siguro you're the king, tapos conquer mo yung land.
You're gonna throw the crown. So,
although, that sounds awesome now.
You throw the crown and you travel and you have to take it back, though?
Team Pico.
It's
all aboard XP.
We have John Dominic here. Sabi niya, I also am both. I think this is for sleeves. If the components, cards, tokens, etc. are always handled, use I sleeve or use protectors for the longevity of the game. I also learned that you can use glue. I use wood glue to seal edges, cardboard tokens to prevent fraying. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Just generally take care of the games. But also if ipapalaro mo siya to, let's say, kids,
games are meant to be played.
There you go. That's what I was gonna say. Games are meant to be played. Like at first when I joined the hobby, I'll be honest, I was a stickler for these. Na parang stop folding the cards, please. Stop holding it na nagbe-bend yung ano. But
at first I was afraid. I was petrified.
But right now, when I see people playing it, sa totoo lang, yung ibang tao na nagsasabi, uy, wag nyo iyan yung cards ni Willow, ganyan. And I'm like, no, let them play. It's fine. As long as I see them like enjoying it, I'm like, okay, it's fine. We can, if it breaks, we can buy another. I mean, we can get another one. We can for it. If it's like something like Taco Cat, it's meant to be played.
Yeah, definitely.
Just go play it. Like
it will be beat up. Tas wag mo na i-sleeve kasi
masisira din
yung price of the sleeve is like just buy another one.
Yeah.
Pero counterpoint. One of my pet peeve is like parang pag like there is a game tapos sinabihan mo na respectfully na parang hey please don't tapos parang parang if it's like spur of the moment, parang excitement, parang na fold mo siya or whatnot, fine. Pero pag like there's just general disregard to the game
Oh yeah,
or entitlement na parang hindi naman to sa akin, I don't care about it. Parang ako, it just parang ako like
yeah,
it's something.
yeah. It's
Like and it's not yours. 'Di ba? Parang kahit in that sense lang, you take care of it.
yeah.
For some people, they're like, nah.
If it's like they just don't know how to hold cards properly, or let's say it's a kid na ano, then I would say let them play.
Yeah, yeah.
Games are meant to be played. Pero if it's parang pinapakita mismo sa'yo na they don't care about your games, even if you told them already, then that's something different. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to play with you anymore. Let's play your games and let me bend your cards.
Sige,
Di
wag
naman?
naman natin ano. Sige, the other side naman dun is we have a lot of experience now. I think part of it rin kasi we were growing as a community, nagmamature rin tayo is like for example, when we did our board game day in Ateneo,
Mm.
they themselves parang after playing a game, parang they fix it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I love it kasi parang yun nga like I hope we continue yun nga teaching na this is how you take care of games. This is parang mga board game, mga small, hindi man board game etiquette. Parang it's like a sign of like thank you for
Thank you
teaching
and
us, for
respect.
letting us play. This is the least that I can do, fix the game together so that
Yep.
it's easier for you, and then so that we can play a new one, parang ganon.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Not that
There you go.
good. Yeah.
Wow, that was the time. Ang bilis
Yeah.
lang. I want to do more.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted to. Sige, go ahead. You can do it. Sorry.
if you want to ask us more questions or just ask the community questions about board games, please ask us in G Live Game Night. We love interacting with the community, um para lang I don't know. Ang saya
Yeah.
lang. Ang bilis lang ng
Yeah.
oras, like parang I was not looking at the time. Ang saya lang makipagkwentuhan about board games, and this feels so good.
Yeah. We do have a last question. Sabi ni David, how long do you see yourself playing or collecting board games? I see myself playing with my kids, and if I do have a chance, playing with my grandkids. So it's gonna be a long, long time.
I was I I was
I was
telling
prepared for
this
this
to
question.
my I was telling this to my neighbors, Ivan, through RV, a couple of board game nights parang a couple of weeks back na parang would it be amazing na parang 60, 70 years old na tayo and we're still playing board games.
Yeah.
And it's the dream for me.
And we tell them,
So-
nung unang panahon, nung lumabas yung
Ah!
Blood Rage. Diba?
Nung lumabas itong game,
Ang
oh my
lalaki ng
God, like,
components nyo ngayon, ha? Yung mga, mga things
can you
older
imagine
people
like
say
what
about
would be
modern
the
stuff.
board games 50 years, not 50, like 30 years in the future? Like,
I hope they
Ticket to Ride
stay
45th
true.
45th
core.
anniversary edition, or
Grabe, no?
Catan 60th anniversary edition, or Dungeons and Dragons 70 years. Yeah. Parang
Yun.
it's something that I don't think it's already part of us. I don't think parang it's already attached to our persona. Parang even if we don't play certain types of game, parang we still want that socialization, that relating to other people through games.
Yep. We do have another question. Sabi ni Sin, do you get a feeling at times you don't want to play board games? Yes, of course.
Oh
There
yeah,
are times
definitely.
I get sick of board games. Didn't even get sick of, but it's just not in the mood to play, to clean, to fix, or set up or learn a game, and that's fine. Ganun lang talaga. It's not everything, not every time you should be at the mood for everything. It's not
For me, parang the times that I feel that I don't want to play board games is when I feel na it's just about the board game. Na parang like nawawala yung social aspect of it. If so, I try my best to like get to know the players around the table. We usually start with like parang a nice icebreaker so that you can get to know the people that you're playing with. And then pero yeah, we have there are days na parang ang layo ng game day. Pupunta pa ba ako? I could just stay here at home and not. It happens to the best of us. But if you have that feeling, don't force it. Take your time, rest, practice self-care. Part of it is saying no to a board game day, or if you don't, parang kasi the downside is kung pinilit mo siya, tas parang you had that sour feeling, or worse, yung other players parang di rin sila naging masaya, tas parang
ano lang yung view mo to that game, to those players, to that day. So just if you don't feel like it, don't. Woo!
Woo!
Sabi ni Fred, reserving na daw siya ng games for future kids and pamangkin. That's what I'm doing now. May pamangkin na ako, and fortunately, they do love games. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Yun nga, parang with your kids, pamangkin, grandkids. I think that's like, I can really see a future in this board game community that we're just growing and growing. As long as we continue sharing the love of the hobby, be welcoming, be supportive with each other, we'll just go up and up. Up and up. So, I think we should end the stream with that very nice sentiment about growing the community. But again, thank you very much for joining us tonight, for sharing your thoughts.
Let us know if you guys did like a stream like this, or maybe you guys want to have more. If you want us to focus on certain topics of the questions that we discussed today, let us know then. And
this is like, I'm thinking of like a format that we can do so that we can like have questions coming in beforehand, so that we can like mas prepared tayo, or okay, fun rin yung organic yung questions na parang we are not prepared for the answers, so that you can really get the real answers from us. But you know, this has been lovely. I mean, it just, alam mo yung feeling na parang my heart is just full, just talking to you, amazing people,
sharing sharing experiences and sharing things that we had or are having now with other people of the same like having the same experiences is just really, really nice. So hopefully we got to help you guys with some of your thoughts. Let us know nga kung gusto nyo we focus on a certain topic. We'll continue some of these discussions in Glive Game Night. So if you're not part of that yet, please do join Glive Game Night community on Facebook, and we'll see you again on the next stream Monday.
Okay, a couple of announcements. I'll just repeat things. June 2 to 4 will be Conquest, and I, along with Bacon and Greasy Snitches, will be there running the tabletop area. If you are in Conquest, please say hi, hello, come hang out with us. We have board games, we have D&D, we have miniature painting, we have Warhammer, a lot of things. Plus, again, it's Conquest. A lot of things are happening. Your favorite content creators are there. I'm excited. Maybe baka dumaan sila Lily Pichu or Michael
Oh my
Reeves
gosh.
at saka Pokemon maglaro ng board games with us. Oh no, that would be exciting. I would love that. Claiming it, manifesting it. Okay, so that's June 2 to 4. That's next weekend. The weekend after that, the fun just continues because we are opening All Aboard XP SM
Woo!
North. Yes,
North.
so that will be our opening. So from south, SMX Conquest, then we go north, SM North. We're covering the whole. Well, hindi pa. We're covering Metro Manila. So and there's a lot of like board game days out there. Thursday sa BGC and sa BFRV, Mandaluyong Friday, Saturday with UP Tabletops. There's a lot. Just play board games. Yun lang masasabi ko.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Willow?
Yeah, if you guys are looking for groups then, or you're new to the stream or to the community, just join Glive Game Night community. Post there if you want to look for game day, game night kung wala pa kayo nahanap, or game group. And I'm sure the people will invite you to some. But again, we said madami ng game days ngayon and game places that you can bring board games and play in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you again next week and continue
Next
playing
week will
board
be Play or
games.
Pass because it is
Woo!
the last Monday of the month. We're gonna put up the poll within the week. And again, reiterate ko lang, if you want to join the Gaming Library family as a gaming coach, please do send us your resume. We would love to have you.
There you
Yun lang. Yeah, that's our show for tonight. Thank you very much. Peace.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.